we go. That's right. It's time for King's Quest V. Absence makes the heart go yonder.
Have you previously played King's Quest V?
Well, I have. Let's pretend. Hi, welcome back. We're going to do King's Quest V today. We're going to start it. I will admit I haven't done this one in a minute.
Warning. This cartoon
It's made a choice for me. We're going to watch it. We're going to watch.
Complete this game. Please be sure to check your inventory if you decide to skip.
There's voice acting. I need to be quiet while they're talking, you know. Okay. I might need to turn up your audio. Look, we've had enough evil people, you know? That guy, anybody in a cloak like that means bad news, is what I'm going to tell you. That's a person who has ill intent. And then he disappears. What a minute, look at that. Credits. We can't quite glimpse his face yet. Now, I remember King's Quest V was a big deal. First of all, that fanfare was a big deal. Just for my Sound Blaster 32, okay? Look, he's a man who can stop and smell the roses, you know? I'm living for this font. I'm living for this art and the aesthetic. So yeah, King's Quest V was a big deal. It was the first game that introduced the verb, the action bar at the top of the screen. Oh God, my home. Where's my home?
What has happened?
What has happened? Oh my God, I forgot Cedric. Y'all, we're gonna have some fun.
I can tell you what happened.
What?
What?
Oh, I know what happened to your castle. I saw it all. Yes, I did.
You
He did see it.
Well then, what happened?
Tell us.
Oh, it was the powerful and evil wizard Mordak who did it. Oh, I just happened to be visiting with an old friend when I saw him materialize out of thin air. Thank goodness he didn't notice me.
Don't stop now. Go on.
Don't stop now.
He conjured up a terrible whirlwind that swirled faster and faster around the castle. With another incantation, Mordak then caused the wind to draw the castle up into the sky and out of sight. Oh, it was something to see, all right.
Trauma. This poor little owl.
Why? Why would this wizard, Mordak, want my
Hands on his hips.
castle? What could he have against me and my family?
That I don't know. Oh, I only know that it was Mordak who took your castle and your family. Well, perhaps I can help you. My employer also happens to be a wizard, which is why I recognized Mordak. Ooh, unlike Mordak, though, my employer is a very good wizard.
Sure, buddy.
His name is Crispin Arthur, but we all call him Crispin for short. The only problem is, you see...
He just hit. That's it. He's just dead. Oh, okay. His little 3 fingers.
Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. The only problem is that Crispin is getting on in years and tends to be a bit forgetful.
Okay.
I don't know. This doesn't sound as if it would work.
Oh, sure it would. Crispin is a very qualified wizard, one of the best. He just gets a little forgetful now and again, that's all.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about
Now,
the
where
forgetful
is
wizard
it?
now.
Oh, I know I brought it with me. Aha! Here it is.
He's got a little pouch.
What is that?
I find it interesting. I'm going to turn the audio down for a second. I find it interesting that it's a very convenient plot mechanic, right? We saw this in King's Quest 4. Bad thing happens to protagonist, right? And then mysteriously, there's like a person who's like, hey, yo, I saw that bad thing that happened to you. I'm not going to do you like that, right? We had Lilot and we had Janesta. Now we have the same thing. Look at him with his little beak sprinkling the fairy dust on there. We have the same thing with, it's crack cocaine. What is that, he says. Just old powder. I'm just an old man owl. I find it interesting that the same trope happens here, right? We've got that bad wizard does bad things. Oh, but I've got a good wizard who's definitely not going to do you like that. It just seems kind of, a little bit like Matlock situation. So now we're going to question the efficacy of this powder. And then we're flying now. I always love this part, by the way. I'll turn it back up. Okay.
Follow me!
We get a reprise. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Look at that view. Now, this is the part in the cutscene where my kids start to get really stir crazy. They did not finish the game when we played it. I did not either. I was like, I'm done, because I think I started recording King's Quest 4. So I revisited the beginning, but not the end or the middle bits. So I'm most familiar with the beginning-ish, but even then I think I'll mess something up, and that's okay. All right. We're plummeting to our death.
Looks like the fairy dust just wore off.
It sure did. That's pretty crazy. Crispin's got some red eyes. Or are they glasses? Maybe he's wearing glasses. I can't remember in his portrait. Oh, I just remember loving the detail.
What have we here?
What? It's a man. I've got a man in my creek. Oh, he's got glasses on.
A bit clumsy, are you? Well, come on in the house and dry off. No sense sitting around like a wet dog.
I think I read that they weren't so sure about the voice acting, whether that would be like people would take a shine to it. And so I think they sourced a lot of their voice actors internally in the game studio for the purposes of this first game, which I found pretty interesting. So maybe I just made up a fact, but I feel like I read that somewhere. We'll validate later. Trust but verify. Okay, he's going to say some stuff now.
The Society of Wizards has always taken a dim view of Mordak and his abuse of his power.
We hate this
Why,
man.
he's even been put on suspension a few times. It never seems to do any good, though.
Crispin, why would Mordak want to take my family or castle?
His arms.
What did we ever do to him?
I'm afraid I don't know the answer to that. Mordak is a very unpredictable wizard. I've never understood that evil mind of his.
Oh, I thought perhaps you could help His Majesty, Crispin. That's why I brought him here.
Well, let me see now. I used to be a very powerful wizard at one time, you know. But I've gotten a little rusty lately.
Rusty.
A little rusty.
Now,
That's quite enough from you, Cedric.
goodness.
Yes, sir, Crispin.
It's okay.
Sir.
Oh my god. Be nice to the owl.
I don't know what I have that would be of much use to you. Most of my wizard stuff is pretty old and worn out.
Okay.
But let's see what I can
I
find.
mean, we'll take anything, my friend. We have literally nothing. We're in a strange land, and I have the remnants of some dust on me. So now I also love in this part of the intro cutscene, although it's long and wow, can I move the speed up yet? Oh, I can't, y'all. Okay, I do like the tie-ins to the other musical themes that you're going to hear throughout. So we got the intro fanfare. Now we've got this like wizard forest. You'll hear this theme reprise again later. I love musical design like that.
That's all used up.
Rummage, rummage. Fumble, fumble.
It might work. Here, eat this.
Eat this.
What is
Oh,
that?
right.
That's an old piece of magical white snake I had left over from last year. With
Yum.
it, you'll be able to communicate with the natural and animal world.
Tastes like a power
I
bar.
find that quite helpful.
Okay.
Here's my old wand. I don't even know if it works anymore. Most of its power may be gone. You should know that wands are like pets. They've got to get to know you before they'll work for you.
Okay.
Just treat it with care and respect.
Gentle
Hopefully
touch.
it will do something for you.
Hopefully. Thanks for the dirty
You'd
stick,
better
my man.
get going, my boy. No telling what that confounded Morlock could be up to. You go with him, Cedric. Show him the way. Ooh. Yes, you. Don't be such a coward. Now go on. You'd better get started.
I guess
Thank you,
so.
sir. I appreciate all you've done for me.
Okay. So yeah, we got a dirty stick. We got a chunk of old snake from this man. We're very trusting. We've learned.
I
Okay.
suggest we visit the town first. How about it, Your Majesty?
Please
Sure.
don't call me Your Majesty, Cedric. It's much too formal. I'd like it if you'd just call me Graham.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd be delighted to, Graham. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, yes, the town. You
Sir.
might be able to find some supplies there. It's just over a little hill to the south. Not
Okay.
too far.
Okay.
Well then, let's be on our way, Cedric.
Let's be on our way. Okay, great. I don't know if you haven't played King's Quest V before. You probably a lot of folks on here have seen it. Oh, look it. This is the stuff I was doing with my kids. Let's call this survived. Survived cutscene. We love it. Okay, scene. Let's turn the speed up a little bit. Ooh. Whoa, we're gonna need to turn that up even more. Is that max? All right, that feels a little fast. I don't know how everyone feels about Cedric the owl. You can see here we have the, sorry, by the way, the action bar has your walk, your eye, your hand, your talk, and this is reserved for an inventory spot. In our inventory, we have our wand, that's like your active inventory, and then here's our inventory bag. You've got some settings here. So much more like graphical heavy. There's no typing here. I can click my right mouse button and cycle through this. If I wanted to, I'm wrong. Not in this version. I'm good. Well, what does it say? About version 1.000.052. Right, okay. If you enjoyed the saga of King Graham and King's Quest V, we're sure we can entice you to try out its illustrious predecessors. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what we got into. King's Quest 1. King's Quest 2. King's Quest 3. Right. Oh, yeah, Alexander was stolen from his crib. That's pretty fucked up. King's Quest 4, we did that. King's Quest... Oh, we're going to keep going. Other Sierra games. Mixed Up Mother Goose. Listen, don't sleep on this game. It's really good. It's a very good game. The Colonel's Bequest. I like this game. There is a house employee in this game that I don't feel comfortable. It's a person of color. It just seems pretty slave adjacent. And I mean, it's a plantation. I think it's a slave. I think they say she's like the housekeeper or something, or the cook, but it's on a I just don't feel good about it. So you're not going to see me play Colonel's Bequest on this because it just feels a little problematic when you get to that part, and I don't feel comfortable not acknowledging that. Okay, to order, oh my God, look at this. Look at this, we can call. To order one or more of these games, simply call Sierra online at 1-800-CALL-SIERRA or whatever the thing was. Anyway, I don't know how you feel about the owl so far, Cedric. I'll talk about it later. We're gonna drink some water. Great.
The cool pond water quenches Graham's thirst.
Great. Thanks.
Nestled among the trees of the forest sits the wizard Crispin's worn but cozy cottage.
That's right. That's right. He's got a warm, cozy cottage. I'm going to turn up this sound here so you can hear the narration because I will be doing less voice acting this time around, which is fine.
A small well is located near the cottage.
I love the narrator's voice. We've got Crispin.
Impatiently, Cedric waits for Graham.
You can touch him. You can talk to him.
Cedric is too busy looking around and doesn't seem to be paying any attention to Graham at the moment.
Now, who's it? Cedric. Sorry, I'm getting my C's mixed up. Cedric does recommend that we start at the town. I am going to pull up the map on my other monitor for the sake of this gameplay, because it can be a little tricksy. I'm sorry, we are one screen in. Man, I don't know, maybe I should turn up the speed. We're gonna go over this way.
Graham, watch out! A poisonous snake!
It's pretty far away, but we definitely don't want to do that. You definitely don't want to touch.
A large, venomous snake blocks Graham's passage to the east.
Yeah, not great. Let's look around.
A worn dirt path wanders through a thick wood, alive with the sounds of many creatures. Between the trees, to the east, Graham can see the outline of a great mountain range.
Over there. Great. We don't have anything in our inventory other than that wand yet. Cedric did recommend that we go to the south in the town to get our stuff. I think that's a fine place to start. Recall that we have eaten that piece of white snake, so that'll allow us to speak to critters. We get to talk to some critters.
The quaint little town of Serenia nestles at the base of a great snow-capped mountain range which rises sharply to the east. Secure within a small pen, a spotted cow quietly chews her cud.
So, can we talk to her?
Unfortunately, the cow doesn't have anything to say. Her mouth is too full of cud.
I feel like that's kind of sidestepping that gorgeous thing we just ate that allowed us to talk to. Whatever, fine.
A small tributary of the larger river powers an old water wheel as it flows through the town.
I just love the detail and the different scale that we have on these different screens. But don't be fooled. What should I call this town? Don't be fooled. You can die. So if I go in here, if I go into this water, you'll get swept away and you'll die. I'm pretty sure.
No, Graham, don't!
He warns you, but you die anyway. So Cedric is a little bit useless. Do you get some fun flavor on your deaths?
Too bad. Graham's swimming skills were no match for the mighty river.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Thanks, man. Okay. I don't know how y'all feel about Cedric so far. I was surprised when I was watching a King's Quest V speed run, and
If you're going into town, I'll just wait for you here.
he's kind of
I had a nasty run-in with a big dog once, and I feel much safer out here.
Sure. I mean, big dogs are scary for little owls. I always thought it was fun, because, I mean, having I'm sorry, this might be a little loud. This is quite the music. So, having the, first 4 games was a pretty lonely experience, you know what I'm saying? But these games were so fun. This game was so fun because you got a little companion, and it came at, like, a time in my life where, I don't know, I thought it was kind of cute to have an animal companion. I don't know. I was probably the only demographic, and they probably weren't even considering me, but the only demographic that was into Cedric as a cute little buddy. Didn't find him annoying at all. I thought he was charming. I wanted to protect him. I wanted to talk to him all the time. Lo and behold, everyone else fucking hates him, and I did not realize that. Okay, back to town stuff.
While blocking an alleyway, a frustrated man fixes a broken wheel on his wagon. The town is busy with people going about their daily chores. A prosperous-looking tailor shop occupies the town's main corner.
Tailor shop. Toys.
A small toy shop fronts the town's cobblestone street. Nearly hidden at the end of the street sits a small shoe shop.
Shoe shop. Shoe shop. Shoppy. I like that you can zoom in on those signs too. So let's go into the tailor. Golly, I can't remember what we can get here.
May I help you, sir?
Sure, what do you got?
I'm interested in buying something here.
Let me show you some things.
I want a
A
thing.
fine piece of cloth. With this material, I could make you beautiful shirts.
Thanks.
There isn't a more beautiful piece of fabric to be found anywhere. With this, I could make you the finest trousers you've ever had. Well, what do you think?
Well, right now I'm just looking. Thanks anyway.
Sure. Whatever you say. I'm just here to help.
So essentially he's going to tell you, hi, welcome to the Gap. Do you want anything? I'll be stocking back over here. I'm like, no, I'm just going to look at all your stuff and poke all your stuff.
Let me help you with that.
Oh, sure. Try before you buy. Oh, we love this.
It just looks wonderful on you. Let me tell you.
Oh,
It will certainly keep you
we love it.
warm during the coming winter. Let me know if you wish to buy it.
Okay.
I don't like this at all.
Oh, he's mean. Can we talk to him? No, we can't talk to him. Okay. So we don't have any money again. Bye. He's making sure we don't steal anything. We're going to walk back out here. Ooh, little glittery thing. If you see a shiny thing, you grab it. Doop. Doop. What? Where's my hitbox? Okay. Thank you. So we have a silver coin. I think there's a part of this where we need like a gold coin instead of silver. Yeah.
Come on in. Look around. Let me know if you're interested in anything.
Okay. So we've got.
The shipment of carving wood hasn't come in yet.
Aw.
What should we do?
If it's not in by tomorrow, I'll take you to the sawmill.
Okay, Mama?
His cute family. The son, the dad, grandpa.
Can I keep this doll? I really like her.
Aw.
You know these toys are for sale for other kinder. Besides, you've got plenty of dolls. You can play with her, but just be careful.
All right, Grandpapa. I'll take care of her.
So sweet. They're like this little German family. The dolls are for other Kinder. I think it's very cute that they have this charm and this. Ugh, yeah. Can we get this little Figaro goldfish? Not Figaro, Cleo. I guess we can't. Okay. Ooh, we see a sled. Mm-hmm. Later we'll need the sled. I can't remember how we get it. Golly, this is gonna be a big amount of... How do we do that thing again? And that's okay. There's a couple gotcha puzzles in here. Pardon me, I didn't mean to grab your face, sir. Okay.
Take a look around if you want, but we don't have any shoes to sell you right now. We sold our last finished pair yesterday. Our business ain't doing so good anymore, and we're getting too old to keep trying.
Is there anything I can do to help?
There ain't nothing you can do, short of buying us out. But like I said, if you want to look around, feel free.
So,
Okay, thanks.
okay. So again, there's that trope of like the poor old couple who are struggling to get by. Let's see what he says.
The old shoemaker wearily hammers tiny nails in his shoe sole. He doesn't even seem to notice Graham. Business doesn't seem to be so good for the shoemaker and his wife. There isn't even one pair of shoes for sale, and the old couple look tired and worn out.
Okay. So, right, they need... This is another situation where we're gonna have to, like, you know, save a local family. Basically. That's how I see it. Alright, can we go out this way? No. Whoop. No, we can just go back in.
It's you again, is it?
Sorry. Peek.
You still don't have
I know. Ugh. We still don't have any shoes for sale. Like, yes, I'm so sorry. We're gonna walk out this way. There's a couple puzzles in this game that are a bit of a gotcha. So when I say that, I do mean that there's certain things we have to do in a certain order. I'm sorry, I keep thinking the fingertip is... Ooh. We love an old rotting fish. We're gonna grab it. Uh-huh. Phew. Stinky fish. Okay. Do we have... Oof. We have a score count. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the full score on this one. I said that last time, but I really, truly mean it this time, so just bear with me. Anyway, so there's a couple areas where we don't want to go straight away, from what I remember, because it might trigger a puzzle for which we don't have the solution yet, and then you're kind of hosed. So one of those puzzles is due west here. There's a little, I believe it's like a bakery, and I don't have the item that I want. What do I have? I have the fish, and I have the silver coin. Golly, and I don't remember what the silver coin does. But we're going to go not west from the town. We're not going to touch the snake. We're going to go west from this screen. Maybe I do turn the speed up eventually. Yeah. Stay tuned. Okay. Again, once again, we're hearing the theme of the music. This prince is going to tell us something pretty, I don't know, traumatizing, I guess. I'll turn up the audio for you all to hear his sad little story. Let's see.
Upon a fallen log sits a dashing young prince who looks very sad and confused.
There.
Despite his own troubles, Graham feels sorry for the young man who obviously has troubles of his own.
Oh, that's what putting the hand on him did? Okay.
Excuse me, young man. Sorry to bother you, but I couldn't help but notice you sitting there on that log. I was wondering if there was anything wrong.
Why, yes. As a matter of fact, there is.
His mouth.
I've been searching everywhere for my fiancée.
Oh.
She's a beautiful princess.
It's working now.
With long golden tresses, fetching blue eyes, and smooth, creamy skin.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen her anywhere about?
No, sorry. I haven't seen anyone like that.
That's what I figured. No one has seen her. I bet that a witch who lives in the dark forest had something to do with her disappearance.
I'll keep an eye out for her. If I see her, I'll let her know you're looking
Sure.
for her.
I would appreciate that. Well, I guess I'd better get back to looking for her.
Okay.
I'm not ever going to find her just sitting around here. Thanks for your concern.
You're welcome. Cool. So he's looking for his love. I guess... Can we talk to this bird?
The bluebird is too busy taking a bath to answer Graham.
We can't talk to anybody with this little snake stuff. Dame. Okay, that's all right. That's okay. We're gonna go... Let's go actually... No, let's go this way. Yeah. Cool.
An old grandfather gnome sits contentedly
We've got the
on
gnome
an
family.
old stump and smokes a large pipe while watching his grandson at play.
Mm-hmm. And he's got a little doll.
Graham attempts to speak to the young gnome.
Okay.
The boy seems to be very shy and doesn't answer.
All right. They have a cute... I always wanted to go in this little house. Oh my gosh, it reminded me... I love little recessed things like this. Like that little... any like door in a tree, any door in a mountain, just like that little liminal space. I just like it. Okay. She's sad. She's a weeping willow. I always thought this was the greatest. I learned how to play the song on the piano because I loved it so much.
Miss Willow?
Yes?
You can talk?
Why, of course I can. What did you expect?
Well, I've never seen a talking tree before. What's wrong?
Everything's wrong, can't you tell? I'm not really a tree. I'm really a princess. You see,
My fiancé and I were walking through this wood when a nasty old witch came along and was instantly charmed by my handsome prince. When he naturally refused her advances, she jealously banished him to a faraway land and turned me into a tree. Then she stole my heart.
Stole your heart?
Yes, she turned my heart to gold and took it away with her. The only way I can become human again is to have my heart brought back. Now, all I have to cheer me up is my harp. It's quite magical, you know. It plays the sweetest music you've ever heard. Now please, leave me alone in my sorrow.
I don't know. There's something really wonderful about tragedy like that. Okay, so she's saying that her heart was turned into gold, taken away, yada yada, curse, you know, we love to see it. And then we go, this is the forest they're talking about, the woods they went into, they were strolling along in. Okay, great, no problem. We're gonna walk, I think we're gonna go west. And man, the order in which I want to do things here. Let's get oriented. Let's not put pressure on it. Okay. I don't trust them. That seems like a really presumptuous thing to say about the Roma people. Gypsies is a derogatory term now, Cedric. So if you could not use that language if we're going to go on our adventure, that'd be really fucking helpful. Okay, these are Roma people. Okay, we have no reason to not trust. My God. But I mean, just in case I am gonna save my game. I mean, it is a Sierra game, so you never know. It's not about nomadic people that I don't trust. It's the Sierra game. That's what I mean to say. Okay? Can we talk to this one?
A large ox tied to the gypsy's wagon peacefully munches on grass.
Cool. Peaceful munching of grass is something we really approve of. Can we talk to the peaceful ox?
The ox's mouth is too full of grass to even attempt a conversation with Graham.
Come on. All right, let's talk to this person.
The sullen man doesn't appear to be the conversational sort.
Okay.
A gypsy wagon is encamped here at the edge of the woods. On the side of the wagon, the words fortune teller have been painted.
Okay. What is this little Lego looking piece here?
A steaming pot of stew bubbles over a small campfire near the gypsy wagon.
Don't mind if I do.
Obviously, the man wouldn't tolerate Graham taking his supper.
Okay. All right.
It will cost you 1 gold coin to see Madame Mushka.
Okay. 1 gold coin to see Madame Mushka. We have 1 silver coin. He's not going to be happy about that. So we're not going to see Madame Mushka right now. We're going to go... We're not going to go this way yet. I'm sorry. I'm just nervous about... I think the screen south is an anthill. And I don't think we want to,
Ooh, there's nothing but a hot, dry desert further west. Most people avoid it because there are bandits out there.
Okay.
Ooh, if you insist on going, I'll wait for you here.
Now, bandits don't sound great. I'm just going to say that. Okay, we're going to go south. We're not going to go into the forest, or excuse me, into the desert yet. We're going to go this way and around just to avoid conflict.
Well, there you are. I was
Hello.
just starting to get concerned.
Don't worry about me, Cedric. I'm used to this kind of thing.
I don't know.
Ooh, watch out for the bear, Graham.
We'll watch out for the bear. I love the warnings. We're going to look.
A large bear seems to be very interested in the honey inside the old tree.
So, we have a fish that we're going to throw at the bear. Bonk. There you go. I think that's a timed puzzle, too. I think you have to do it in time.
I'm Queen Beatrice, kind sir.
Aw.
I wish to thank you ever so much for saving our hive from the claws of that horrible bear. In return, I offer you a luscious honeycomb from our hive. Please feel free to retrieve one. I promise my bees won't harm you. It may come in handy on your travels.
Yay! thanks. So we're gonna look in
It
here.
appears the bees have a hive inside the hole of the old dead tree.
Queen Beatrice, so she's a critter we can talk to.
These aren't very talkative bees.
Okay, but we can go get some honeycomb from her.
Graham reaches a hand into the beehive and
Thank you.
retrieves a very sticky chunk of honeycomb. Wrapping it in a protective piece of cloth, he then pockets it.
Where did he get pockets it? Where did he get that pockets it protective piece of cloth? Is it just part of his shirt? Can we look at this closer?
Honey drips
No.
at the edges of the honeycomb chunk.
Okay, looks good. I bet I could eat it, but I'm not gonna. This is Death River, still continued, so we're not gonna do that. We're gonna grab the stick.
Graham bends down and picks up the large stick from the ground.
Okay. Now we're gonna go one screen north because we can see this anthill in the background. That's what I was afraid I was gonna miss.
A bully of a dog terrorizes the poor ants as
Yeah.
he playfully digs at their large anthill.
So I'm gonna throw the stick for the doggy. Wait, can I talk to the dog?
The dog is more interested in the anthill than
See-
in Graham.
I feel like there's a plot hole here.
Here, boy!
He runs away to the desert. He's a desert dog.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm King Antony the Great.
Aw.
May I ask who you are?
Why, certainly. I'm King Graham of Daventry, and this is my friend Cedric. We're seeking a way to cross the
Friend?
great mountains to the ocean on the other side.
That is a very perilous undertaking. I wish you would reconsider.
Oh.
But if you shall not, in return for rescuing our home from that flea-bitten cur, I wish to offer you our help, if perchance you may ever need it.
Thanks.
Thank you very much, King Antony. Cedric and I appreciate your kind offer. We look forward to meeting you again.
How am I gonna use him? Cute. Now they have a little song. Can I talk to him?
The ants are too busy to engage in conversation with Graham.
I guess we have met a couple of, stereotypically busy species of critter. Bees. We know them. Hardworking. Ants. Busy. Hardworking. Industrious. What are we gonna do now? I don't know. We have honeycomb. We have a coin. And we have a wand? Well, shucks and a half. Where do we want to go with this? I think we want to. There's still another timed puzzle at the bakery that I don't want to do. So I think what we want to do we want to start venturing out into the let's do it. Okay, welcome to King's Quest V, where you can't escape map navigation. Okay? We've made friends with bees, we've made friends with ants. We're gonna save our game. My god, what are we gonna call this? Desert tedium, honestly. I don't. This is the only thing that's interesting about this game.
There's nothing but a
Yeah,
hot, dry
we
desert
know.
for the West.
We know.
Most people avoid it because
Right.
there are bandits
And not
out
most
there.
people.
Oh, if you insist on going, I'll wait for you here.
Thank you. So you can see sometimes Cedric, for I think programmatic purposes too, and just simplicity, he stays behind. We're gonna go deep into the desert. There is a mechanic here that if you walk too many screens, you're here for too long, you get too thirsty and you die. So there's a couple strategic oases that are planted around the map. And I think you can only go like 4 screens before needing to get water on that 5th screen. Did I miscount? Is this the 3rd screen or the 4th? I feel like I've been talking forever. Okay, so this is Oasis number 1. This is the closest one you can get to.
A small oasis. Its tantalizing water, so sparkling in the desert sun. Graham's hot, thirsty body is irresistibly drawn to it.
And I'm gonna drink here. Man, what do I have to do?
Ah, life-giving water. Nectar of the gods. Graham can now feel strength.
Oops, I clicked accidentally. Okay, there's a couple, I'm gonna just say this as oasis. There's a couple key things we need to do in the desert without dying. And I don't know which order we should do them. And that's okay. So first things first, we're gonna go away from desert craziness. Or excuse me, the oasis. We're gonna go 2 screens west, 1 screen south. And there's a skeleton here, should be? Yeah. The foreboding, the foreshadowing of what will become you if you die.
Uh-oh. A picked clean and sun-bleached skeleton lies in the sand of the hot, dry desert. What happened? Who can say? But it makes Graham uneasy nevertheless.
What happened? Who can say?
Graham can't do much to help the poor man now.
Well.
And vice versa.
But I don't know, you might need a bone for any other dog you run into, right?
An old shoe lies forgotten near the poor skeleton.
Now this is what I need, my friends. I want to try to batch together everything we need to do in the desert. I don't know.
Uneasily, Graham reaches down and removes the old shoe from the desert sand.
I don't know if we can. Do you know what I mean? So, we're going to find out. Let's see how well we can do this. I don't want to do too much back and forth because this is a lot. I'm so sorry. Graham, you're going to have to pick it up. But I also don't know if this changes my cycle speed.
The hot sun and choking sands are taking their toll on Graham. He must drink, and soon.
So, yeah, you can go like 1 screen beyond this, I think. And you need to drink.
Life-giving water, nectar of the gods. Graham can now feel strength and renewal flowing through him.
I think we want to go see this hidden thing. Where do I want to go? We're going to go to the skeleton. Golly, folks. I shouldn't have gone this way. I'm sorry. Well, I don't think I could have made it another screen, so to get that other oasis. So we're going to go due west from the skeleton, and we're going to go to hopefully another oasis. I mean, you really got to stay hydrated.
The hot sun and choking sands are taking their toll on Graham.
What's the water source here?
He must drink, and soon.
Sure. I'm going to do this. Oh. Love it.
Life-giving water. Nectar of the gods. Graham can now feel strength and renewal flowing through him.
Golly, I feel like I'm going to miss something. I don't care. I do care, but I don't care. We're going to go due north. So up near the top of the map of the desert, there is a hidden, what would you call it, temple, I guess? Let's go look. So if we go east from here, there's going to be an opening. Look at that. And this doesn't look like it, but...
A small pool of water has formed in the space between the 2 rocks.
And now we're going to go here.
Life-giving water.
He's got to say it every time, and I might have to start skipping it every time. Okay, so we're, I guess this is the temple. Legend of the Hidden Temple is absolutely what this is. Let's go check out the
From
hidden
across
temple.
the desert sands, Graham can hear the sound of approaching hoofbeats.
Okay, we want to hide, actually. We're going to go behind this gram-sized rock. With our arms sticking out. Look at our armor of purple feather. Here we go.
Open sesame!
Yep. Look at that. Look at that. Cool. So, we saw what we needed to see. It's one of those, Middle Eastern cultural appropriations of, I guess, Alibaba and those 70 thieves, 40 thieves. How many thieves were there? There were a number of them, a good number of them. We're going to save once again because it is Sierra. It is Sierra. And I think we're going to head back from whence we came.
Ah.
Yep. Thank you. Ah. And we're going to head 2 screens west, just like we did before. Then we're going to go a couple screens south to get the oasis. Here we go. We're going to drink here. Remember that time we played a game and I just went around and drank water? Hydration Simulator 2024. I mean, that's really what this feels like. That's okay though. It is okay. It is okay. So we're going to go 1 screen west and then we're going to go a couple screens south because here is, I happen to know that there's a bandit camp down in the bottom left of the map. And there's really no bounds to this map. I'm giving you directionality, but if you extend further out, okay, you just die.
With disgust, Graham looks at a drunken bandit lying face down in the desert sand, completely passed out.
Now, if you come here earlier, I think the dancers aren't here. I think the horses aren't here. I was going to show you, but I didn't really feel like walking.
Overhearing loud music and drunken laughter from within the larger tent, Graham guesses the bandits must be celebrating their latest plunder.
I mean, it looks like they're having fun, to be fair.
A large clay jar full of water stands by the campfire.
Okay.
The campfire, all but forgotten, has been reduced to a pile of glowing embers. The bandits' horses rest in the desert sun, while their unsavory owners revel within the large tent.
Okay. We're judging over here, judging the alcohol consumption of these celebratory folks.
The glowing coals of the dying campfire hold no interest to Graham.
I don't know. Don't you ever just want to put your hand in fire? Come on. And drink?
Ah, life-giving water. Nectar of the gods.
Yep, thank you. We love it. Oh, we gotta do the full animation. Like he's really...
Disturbing the horses would be very unwise at this time.
I don't want to disturb the horses. I just want to touch them because they're cute. Can I talk to them? But they're critters! Come on. Aww. Okay, I think if you talk to... Or if you, search this guy, he kills you?
Phew!
No.
Holding his nose against the drunken bandit's pungent odor, Graham quickly searches him, but doesn't find anything of importance.
Really? I thought I was gonna die. Okay, well, cool. I think we die if we go in here. You wanna find out? Let's go.
An intruder!
Oh, God! Oh, they just stab you!
That wasn't a very smart move, Graham.
Well, yeah. Because we searched him. There's nothing in there. We searched him. Okay, we're going to be careful here.
Snoring loudly upon a beautiful carpet lies a sleeping bandit.
Okay.
Assorted odds and ends clutter the inside of this small tent, while upon a lovely carpet sleeps another of the despicable renegades.
Despicable renegades.
A jeweled staff leaning against the back of the tent catches Graham's interest.
I think you all can palpate what we're supposed to do here. Y'all can pick up, but I'm just going to walk over and grab it.
Taking care to be very quiet, Graham reaches out and takes the staff into his possession.
I don't even have to,
Who are you? A spy!
Bam!
That wasn't a very smart move.
It wasn't. I was really asking for it there. So I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna speed walk over here.
Taking care to be very quiet, Graham
Love it.
reaches out and takes the staff into his possession.
Now we're going to take the long way around. We're not going to die. Cool. We're going to say, got the staff. Got the staff. And then we're going to walk up. You know what we're going to do? Yeah, we're going to take this time to walk up to... We're going to get more water, first of all, just in case. Going inside a tent. I don't know.
Life-giving water.
I don't know. Whatever. I think it's screen-based, but I don't know if going inside that bandit's tent counts as a screen in the desert. I'm sure somebody on the internet has an answer for me, and I'll figure it out later, but that's not today. We're gonna go east 1. We're gonna head to Oasis Central. And we're gonna go up to the temple, and then we're gonna call it there. Did I forget something? It feels like you could get something else from the bandit camp, but I don't think you can. Oh, sorry, I'm kind of glitching you there, Graham. Okay. What's your favorite Oasis formation? This one with the rock is mine. Thank you. We're going to go north again, just like we did before. Hit that rock wall, and then go east so we don't miss it. And then we'll take a break there. We'll come back to this. But we did get a lot of desert navigation out of the way, I should say. I think. Might be something I forgot. But let's go ahead and drink here. Excuse me. Tried to make him eat sand. A lot of desert yucky in here. And we'll save our game here. We'll call this, got the staff still. Got the staff. And we're here. And we're here. Cool. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Stay tuned for part 2 and take good care. Bye.